It's a great day to get a new look. It's a great day when we celebrate our community.
It's a priceless experience, isn't it?
Yes. My family is so proud of me.
It's a great day when we can just laugh. Oh, yeah! That's what I call a great day.
Watch Houston's only local talk show. Great Day Houston, weekday mornings at 9 a.m. on KHOU 11.
Isn't it time you had a great day?
And welcome back. Studies show that if kids eat healthy at an early age, they're more likely to eat that way as adults. Food, fun, and nutrition are the ingredients to the Recipe for Success Foundation. If you're tired of food fights at the dinner table, you might need their latest cookbook. Here to tell us about it and the program, please welcome Gracie Kavner, along with students Christopher Sierra and Morgan Hall. All right, Gracie, you can make food fun for kids, even vegetables fun for kids, but underlying message is a very serious one.
That's true, especially in Houston. We used to be a leader. Now, unfortunately, the rest of the country has caught up. But 33% of our fourth graders are already obese or at risk for obesity. And it's the leading edge of a trend that's swamping our healthcare system and killing our kids.
Yeah, in fact, this is the first generation not expected to live as long as their parents.
That's
because
right.
of, and I want to stress that this is not a weight loss program you're
No.
talking about. It is a nutrition program.
This is a lifestyle program, essentially. We empower the kids with the lifestyle skills they need to eat healthy for their entire lives. So we introduce them to their food from seed to plate in intensive programming that happens within the school day, starting in the garden, working in the kitchen.
So it's a science class?
It's a science class, it's a language arts class, it's a math class, it's everything. We integrate it into core curriculum, but they have those standalone classes. They learn to cook. They understand how food grows, comes out of the ground, what healthy whole food is all about. Twinkie's not a veggie. Food doesn't grow in the drive-through window. It's not magically cryopacked.
Right, right. All right, Christopher, how have you enjoyed this program and why did you decide to take part in it?
I decided to take part of it because I've been cooking with my dad for a long time.
And so now what you can do is go home and say, hey, Dad, I heard this is a healthier choice and things like that. Have you given your family healthier choices too?
Yes.
Yeah? And Morgan, what about you? Why did you decide to get involved?
Hi, Ms. Duncan.
Hi.
I've decided because it's healthy and it helps me stay fit, and also it's a great choice.
Yeah, it is a great choice. And that's the thing that you find, Gracie, is that oftentimes if, you know, families usually eat the way their families ate and then their families before that ate. And so
that's right.
You'll find that when kids go home and say, I think we should instead, right?
That's right. You know, families we all revolve around our children. At some point, it's just easier, frankly, when you're busy and overwhelmed with things, to just go with what the kid wants versus having another fight, right? Well, so if the kids are demanding, we want, you know, fill in the blank, drive-through hamburgers tonight, a worn-out mom will do that. But how about if the kids are demanding, let's make salad for dinner, let's have broccoli? You know, that's an easy one to go with, and then you feel good about it too. Well, we're actually luring the kids to those kinds of decisions by making healthy food fun and yummy. Yeah. So it's actually the first and unguided choice, literally just an extemporaneous choice. Let's have kale for dinner.
Yeah, and what I found is when I've been in those spots, exactly. Seriously, but if you tell them that, that's what kids will do. I mean, think back in the day before we had all that stuff, as my mom always likes to say, you know, they ate off the ground. Of course, with her, she's like, we didn't care what it was that came out of the ground. We were so hungry we'd eat it, right? You were happy for all of it. But, you know, it's like you may have this idea of vegetables. Where did they get that idea from? And then when you, like, study your food and cook it yourself, is it more fun to eat?
Yes.
Yeah, so when they do it themselves, of their own hands, that's part of it also. All right, let's talk about this cookbook, because a cookbook the whole family can use, but it is especially attractive to kids in the way that you set this up.
Well, like I said, we're all about making healthy food fun, and we like to come at children with that message in sort of a 360 way, and luring kids to the fun of cooking from different aspects. So I decided to combine the concept of an adventure story and a cookbook. So this little book, Eat It Food Adventures, follows Ottavio Fornero, a 13th century young 11-year-old foodie.
Okay.
And
13th century, okay, 11-year-old foodie, okay.
So it combines history, food history, and the fun of an adventure. So there's a whole story in here with the discovery of different foods. And as he takes off on a cross-country, multi-country expedition with his tutor, Marco Polo, he discovers food in other countries that's similar to what he's used to at home, but with a little bit of difference. And so it gives us some different messaging. Like there's so many things we all share. There is a flatbread recipe in every single culture in the world.
Yeah. So it's another lesson to be taught
it's
there.
Another lesson.
I'm going to look at this. I opened this up. Of course, I would find this page. So when we say eat healthy, a lot of times people think it is all about broccoli, Gracie, but I opened it up to pancakes. You're not saying you can't have these things. It's a matter of what you're making them with, what you're serving them with, and, of course, the portion size.
Exactly. And notice, these pancakes are made with whole wheat flour. They're full of fruits. They're dressed with yogurt. So there's different options. Did you know the Roman army fought on pancakes? And pancakes are one of the oldest foods in our civilization.
Yeah, and then also back here you have another little education, and it's like where certain things came from. Like where did Parmesan cheese come from? Where did parsley come from? Where did broccoli come from? So that makes it fun as well. So what is your favorite dish, Christopher?
You marked it, I think, Chris, in here.
The rustic mushroom tarts.
Rustic mushroom tarts. You know, what grade are you in?
5th.
When I was in 5th grade, I didn't have rustic mushroom tarts, but that's pretty cool. You know, that's fancy stuff. That'll come into play when you start dating. Trust me. Would you like some rustic mushroom tarts? Right?
Exactly.
That I made myself. All right. What about for you, Morgan?
Well, I like pasta Provera.
Yes, and that, of course, is when you take your pasta, but you put vegetables with it, fresh vegetables with it as well. All right, well, Gracie, how can we get a hold of this book?
Well, it's available nationwide through any bookstore, but because it raises money for Recipe for Success, too, all the proceeds from the book go to Recipe for Success. We love it when you buy it directly from us, and so it's available on our website, too. And I'm happy to sign it for you. So you can just click onto our website. There's a buy button right there, and you're right here in Houston, so it won't take you very long to get it. We'll
and
pop
here's
in
the
mail.
byproduct of this, because this is what I love the most, because I'm getting this from my 8-year-old. Your kids will start cooking dinner. So you get home, and there it is. All right. Gracie, thank you very much. You too have to get back to class, don't you? You're going back to school? Yeah, that's why you were stretching out the answers so you could have more time here. All right. Thank you for joining us today. And for more information on Gracie's new book and on Recipe for Success Foundation, check out our site, greatdayhouston.com. We'll have links to all of that. Up next, where to find that perfect cup of joe.